What's up, Guru Nation? Wanted to share my thoughts with you on DIA 2019. Just some common themes, and then do I think it's worth it for sites and for anybody else who may be watching. So let's go first with the common themes. I'm releasing a lot of videos. I already have on YouTube, podcasts. Gonna be releasing more, so you'll see like a bunch of batch videos of me reporting from DIA, interviewing other thought leaders there. The themes are definitely consolidation, speed, streamlining, data. So everything has already been consolidated from the CRO side, even from the sponsor side. The technology is being integrated into this stuff. Virtual trials is coming out. The last thing that's really needed is the sites. And the only reason they need the sites is because they need access to the patients. So there's two routes this can go, or a hybrid combination of them, which is kind of where I think things are headed. So virtual trials with a hybrid model. IQVIA actually told me they have one PI in every state, so there's 50 PIs. Dr. Kingsley also told me something similar. Having one PI in every state, that is the PI, who's like a doctor licensed in that state, and then having a bunch of sub-investigators working underneath that PI. I don't know how the financial dynamics are gonna work. IQVIA is experimenting with this on a small scale. I mean, for the simple studies, for the phase 4 studies first, but they're also doing it for some phase 3s. The one that's hard to do this on is the phase 2, but the phase 4s, it's easy to implement it. So really what we're seeing is site networks, the value of belonging to a site network, of getting yourself plugged in. If you're a research naive physician, you still have some time left to get started, to get some experience under your belt. You want to establish yourself as a site. Obviously, maybe you want to establish yourself as somebody who can screen and enroll and retain a lot of patients quickly, and then focus on your data, your quality of your data. Have trained staff that know what they're doing. Try to join a network like ours, like DSCS. We train you, we get you studies, we help you with your budgets and contracts. Try to go to conferences like this, network with other people. That seems to be the themes of DIA 2019. Now, is it worth it? Is it worth it to go? I think it is worth it to go if you are a site. I do think it's worth it to go. Two of my PIs went with me from two different sites, and we were able to, one was research naive and one was very experienced. The very experienced one, you know how I said before, and if you don't, go watch it, the webinar on the 4 levels of a physician in research. One was a level 1 physician, maybe level 2, and the other one's a level 4. So with the level 2, he's a client of ours. We went to every CRO, got him in all the investigator databases, and he'll be getting studies because he's part of our network. The CROs like our network. They want to use sites from our network, because many sites that we've started with years ago have proven themselves already, right? So it enhances our brand. Quality is more important than ever. If you do a study with bad quality, the sponsor, the CRO, is not going to come back to you. So it's very important for research naive investigators to focus on their quality. Is it worth it to go if you're a site? Yes, there was a few sites there, but you can basically network with other sites. Myself, Monica, Chris, were able to network with a few other sites to exchange study leads amongst ourselves and sort of form these loose alliances, which are important, even outside of just the formal site network, a loose alliance. It's also important to go network with the CROs and some of the sponsors that are there. Now, the sponsors don't have the booths. The sponsors walk the floor. They send their ClinOps peoples. They don't really send the people in charge of selecting investigators, but the CROs are there, and you can go in there and literally go to all the big CROs. IQVIA, I told you, IQVIA is already looking to implement these virtual trials. They're already doing it. Okay, PPD, Parexel, Icon, Syneos, they're all there. I even ran across a brand new CRO that focuses on oncology and on pediatrics and derm, which I've been working in this industry since 2005 and never heard of them. So I was able to get some of our sites in the site network on this database. If you are a professional, industry professional, somebody that's trying to be a CRA, somebody that maybe is a coordinator that wants to be a CRA or somebody that just wants to get involved in the industry, I do think this is a place to go. I think this is a place where you can network, meet with people, meet with all the people I mentioned before, the CROs. You can go in the learning sessions. I'm just talking about the exhibit hall. You can also go to the learning sessions. There's plenty of those learning sessions from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. There's even more opportunities to network there, but network, get involved, get to know the people, and get your first start in the industry. I think it's worth it for you as well. DI is a little pricey. I don't think you need a booth. I don't think there is value, very much value, in having a booth. We're gonna keep doing it anyways because it's good for branding, but I think you can get just as much value walking the floor, more value walking the floor than having the booth. Matter of fact, I spent very little time at my own booth. I spent most of the time walking the floor, biz deving, networking, shooting some vids. So you can just get a day pass or a pass as opposed to getting an exhibitor pass. But if you can do both, obviously do both, because it's good to have a presence there for branding. If you're brand new, just trying to establish yourself, just go without a booth. Go just get the pass. We're going to be doing bio next year. There's some other conferences that are worth going to. I just don't like to travel that far, so every time, luckily for me, I live close to San Diego, so anytime there's a conference here, usually some of the big ones are here every year, I come here. But do what works for you. So yes, I recommend it. I don't think you need a booth. I do think it could be helpful for sites, whether you're research naive investigators, established sites, or even industry professionals or wannabe industry professionals. I think DIA is good. I also think bio would be good. I also think ACRP would be good. And there's a couple other ones, but just wanted to share my thoughts with you on this, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.